Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the Chicago White Sox. And the new Michael Pineda will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Abe?
One thing I like is when he gets 2 strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in the 2-count strike and watch him put them away.
Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. Oh, that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, this lineup has been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up and get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone!
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, number 30. Hicks is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx. It's now 2-0 good guys. Here's Brett Gardner now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big pop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Giovanni Soto. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep. And you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Carlos Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Judge shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Number 32.
I'm looking down there shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds. Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Designated hitter.
And that'll bring up a chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on his way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Jose Abreu is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance.
And not in time as the run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. So here is Avisayo Garcia. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Abreu is on his way home. The runner scores from second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, we've already had some hard hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Giovanni Soto will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and the Whites into 0. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 6th. First baseman.
Digging in, Greg Bird. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Out into right center, well hit. Frazier rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 7-2 game. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Number 32 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left. We played 2. Sox lead this one 7-2.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Carlos Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
the batter, number 32.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 32. Switch hitter batting left here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in for his second at bat, Charlie Tilson. He singled his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Tim Anderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Drilled to the left side and just past his outstretched glove into left. The base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on first with one down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Avisail Garcia. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner's after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. White Sox on top. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down and the inning continues. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. 1 by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 30, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Carlos Sanchez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the way. Hold a 9-2 lead. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. A base hit in his first trip. Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hit hard towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on and you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning and then from there continue to add on.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And to score the runner from second.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with two gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Go on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 9. Digging in once again, number 32. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 32.
Fouled back.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Down the first baseline. Here it comes, 0-2.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder.
Ready once again, Charlie Tilson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Line hard.
That ball's foul.
But foul. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the White Sox 9 and the Yankees 3. At the plate, Brett Gardner. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
In now, Didi Gregorius. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Well, he hit that ball a little bit too hard. The runner from third's going to score. They held up the guy at second going to third, and now they sit first and third.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he hits one on a line to left field. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive, and scored the run easy.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Saladino. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Line drive to center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Jose Abreu stands in as he looks at a called strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Avisail Garcia will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Standing in now, number 30.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
2 out with the man at first. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Striding in once again, Todd Frazier. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Hit hard to short. To his left, Saladino. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. And that retires the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Back here in the Bronx, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. David Roberts game this season. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called for strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him, and they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 32 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in once again, Charlie Tilson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1 delivery. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Headley is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that's taken for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. White Sox pick up just the 1. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the White Sox 10 and the Yankees 5. Jake Petrichka gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung out and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
For the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he hits it hard to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And comes to the plate, you see the guys holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
So digging in now, Todd Frazier. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 7 complete here tonight. It's the White Sox 10. And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Jose Abreu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Grounded foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it misses, 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt.
Avisail Garcia is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. A perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gardner on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 30.
So coming to the plate, number 30. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that's in there, base hit. Giovanni Soto will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Into the box, Carlos Sanchez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Gardner is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Jonathan Holder will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And this is line hard to deep left. Tilson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Back up the middle. To his left, Saladino. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 10-6. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple.
Leading out for the White Sox.
Number 32 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22. Charlie Tilson.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And here's Tyler Saladino. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I gotta think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. It was a walk in his last trip. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fouled straight back. Drilled down the line. And he tries to get to the back end, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tackled a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Number 30.
Ready now, number 30. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger.
The catcher, number 18.
Giovanni Soto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Adam Warren enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The White Sox 18-6. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Nate Jones enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here it comes. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Hard liner toward short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. Career numbers against Nate Jones. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Carlin Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Into the box, Chase Headley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Garcia at the track. The wall. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Juan Minaya takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at-bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the ninth, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and we are tied again.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
(16-14) in tonight. The New York Yankees, 27 hits and people on base all game long. Adam Warren gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. CC Sabathia will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround for Yohan Moncada.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Settling in now, Avisail Garcia. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So a good start here in the first for CC Sabathia. Nothing in the White Sox half of the first. The Yankees with their first set of swings. Carson Fulmer gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold? Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We are standing in, Matt Davidson. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Down the 3rd baseline. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 6.
So digging in now, number 30. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. CC ready with the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
So striding forward now, Carlos Sanchez. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. It remains 0-0. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Number 30 is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. You're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Here's Chase Headley. He went deep in the contest last night. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to 2nd, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because once again, they're off to a good start.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. 9 to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the 2nd. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Lined back over 2nd. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Hard liner toward short, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. 2 runs have scored.
Was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at 3rd, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Standing in now, Starlin. We played 2 full. The Yankees, White Sox nothing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 32. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a digging in for his second at bat, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Ready for another chance? Todd Frazier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Jake Petrichka is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Chase Headley on a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
In now, Brett Gardner. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Number 32 is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on. Out of the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 10 and the White Sox nothing. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hit to third. Headley's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 79.
So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gardner is there. 2 gone. So here is Avisayo Garcia. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
He's been so inconsistent. There's another base hit on a high pitch. When he struggles, you can look for the ball up. When he's good, it's going to be down.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. And certainly worth a second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play. And you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. The 0-2 pitch. Into the gap in left center. This is down and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. Frazier scores. Now a third runner heading for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third.
Fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, he tried to sneak the fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Jonathan Holder answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Gregorius rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. Hard hit towards center. Number 32 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 15-0. Digging in to try it again, Matt Davidson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, Number 30.
So stepping in, number 30. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 1 and 2 now.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
3-2.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs.
The batter, number
A look
5.
at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Aaron Judge. Hard liner to center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they can't. Digging in to try it again, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another
32.
chance. Number 32 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Riding in once again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner Yankees lead this one 15-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. This is 3rd RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he hits one on a line to left field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep. They're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. Line towards center field. Number 32 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Payoff pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. This is line to left. But he makes the catch, and that ball may have been hit too hard to try and score on the catch as the out is recorded in left.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with
it. In now, Chase Headley. Swing and a line drive. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 out, bases loaded. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Number 68 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 68.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada has it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Yoan Moncada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Sabathia still has not allowed an earned run through 6 and a third. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Third baseman number
Into the box now, Matt Davidson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball that just misses inside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave 1. But that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. So stepping in, number 30. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, the 3 balls here, maybe this will be the leadoff walk that
under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 5.
Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. The high fastball is in there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. Stepping in now, number 44.
3 balls.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
On the ground up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings. To nothing. Here's Starlin Castro attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Hard liner to center field. Number 32 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Shot back up the middle. Number 32 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Into the box, Chase Headley, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Oh, what a play! The throw, and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network. Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the 9th. Digging in the switch hitter, number 32, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill on your chances as a professional.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the 2nd hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together, maybe get things going.
Inside, ball 2.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-1, here it is. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge posts under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 10. Second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And good for him. Yoan Moncada has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies, Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Hit to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April. Maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
In now, Matt Davidson. And that'll make him 1-for-4 in this one. Garcia is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. So striding forward now, number 30, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 17-3 tonight. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. CC Sabathia takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Carson Fulmer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for him. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And a rather easy first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, the heart of the order has flexed their muscles tonight. 3, 4, and 5 have gone back-to-back-to-back home runs in this game. Really impressive.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first to get him easily, and his side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gardner's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. So striding in, Didi Gregorius, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Line to the right side. McCutchen is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates.
Number 13.
And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback. Old school Cervelli.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The pitcher, number 40.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Severino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Lead it 3-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And at third base, Manny Machado. You talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too.
Batting sixth. Third baseman.
Standing in, David Freese. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. This is line to left. Polanco has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Polanco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Remember to all pitchers the rest of the game, if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Play 2.5. 5-0 New York. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Garrett Cole. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left field and deep. Stanton ranging back. That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Bird is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Machado on his way to second, and this will get all the way out to the 4-10 sign now. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd, and it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Luis Severino. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for 3rd. And he is into 3rd with a leadoff triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for 3rd because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough or he could square it and keep it fair. Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Bell rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.